What is going on, guys? Today's a very special day. So after about a month of waiting, honestly a little bit more than a month of waiting, AEM has finally sent my ECU back to me, and I just got it today. Today is June 27th, I believe. They got it July 25th. So yeah, it's been a solid month. So basically they went through the ECU, they reset it, did a hard reset, they tested everything, and surprisingly the ECU passed and there was no issues. I don't know exactly what to believe, just because all the tests I did previous to sending out the ECU kind of showed that the ECU itself was kind of fucked up. But so I didn't have to spend $1,000. I spent like 150 bucks, 100 bucks for the inspection fee, and then like 60 bucks between shipping. So it's right here, right in my lap. Hopefully, yeah, there it is. So on my way to the shop right now. Not expecting a whole lot, just because hopes are not high. But I'm gonna go ahead and probably go get a new battery and hook up this ECU and see if we got some power going to it. I didn't bring my laptop, so it's kind of a stupid thing on my part, but hey, we're gonna try it out and we'll see where we get. All right, guys, so got the ECU hooked back up right there. I just went and got a brand new battery, just because the one that was in the car, it's been dead so many times that it just didn't really want to hold the charge. But brand new battery. Had to fix one of the connectors on the relay for the fuel pump. So guess we'll hop in the car and see if we hear anything. All right, so I don't get too excited. The car still might have an issue. I'm not sure if they completely erased the map on the fucking ECU. Am I rolling? No, okay, we're good. So it's still not, still might not be working, but guess we'll see. I don't hear the fuel pump. Yeah, guys, I'm not sure. Didn't hear the fuel pump prime at all. Yep. What's going on, guys? Back at the shop for another day. As you guys saw in the last clip, we put the ECU in and no change. So we're here back at the shop, a little hungover, but hopefully we can get somewhere with this thing. If not, I do plan on bringing the car to a 2J specialist. It's a shop down couple towns over. They deal with these cars and they do everything with like Infinity, Haltech, and they do anything 2J, 1J, JZ, stuff like that. So worst comes to worst, there is something we can do, which is take it to them. But for now, I'm gonna just do some more diag and just see if I can get somewhere with this thing. I brought my voltmeter and I brought my laptop just to see if we can somehow get the ECU to connect. Not really sure where this all went wrong, but hey, we're gonna figure it out somehow. So I'm gonna just start tinkering with this thing and see if I can find something. All right, guys, so we have made a major discovery. My shop neighbor next door, Johnny, cool ass dude, came by, helped me out. He does a lot of electrical work on forklifts and stuff like that, but he's got the basic knowledge of diagnosing stuff. And we found something. Didn't really find exactly where the problem persists, but let me show you guys what we did. So basically, there's this wire right here that basically sends power from the ignition switch to this ECU harness. We checked it with the constant power from the actual body harness of the car through the boom slang on this side. Everything was working through here. If we powered it manually through here, everything was working. So we know there's no break in any of these wires. But between these plugs through the original harness to the ignition switch, that's where the problem lies. So what we did was we have just like a regular jumper harness or jumper cable hooked up to that ignition switch. Actually, it's not right now. Let me do that. So we go like this. Just kind of wrap it kind of like that. Come over here. If we get under here. So that red wire is going into the ignition switched power from, you know, the ignition switch, obviously. So if we take the keys, stick it in the ignition like R. Kelly, turn it. She runs. Obviously, she's still in limp mode because of the drive-by-wire system. But yeah, so that's a major move ahead. So basically what I plan on doing to kind of get rid of that whole system is I'm going to snip the wire right here, take this wire, run a new wire, you know, in sheathing inside the cabin all the way, and solder it into that wire itself, so it has a switched power on key, basically like this does, but instead of going through all of this shit, it goes directly to the ECU. So don't know if that's a common problem, but that's what I'm gonna do. It works, and if it causes problems in the future, I plan on going to Haul Tech with this car anyways, so fuck it. So now I'm gonna start cleaning some stuff up. I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna solder that connection, run the wire through the inside, make it all nice and neat, and we should be good to go. I got the car mostly back together. I gotta tighten these screws down for the drive-by-wire. Gotta put the valve cover back on. Not too much more. I gotta route this guy to the breather. I gotta throw the reservoir back in its spot, bolt it down. I got the interior pretty much all back together. Gotta clean it up a bit, but it's all back together. Everything works. I gotta put the back seat back in because I was messing with the underglow. But yeah, let me go ahead and start her up, I guess. I don't have my laptop here, so I can't really mess with the limp mode at all, unfortunately, but just to show you guys it does work. It runs really bad, clearly, but it does start and it does run. But I don't know, ever since I put the drive-by-wire back in, or deleted it and put it all back together and changed like one setting in the computer, this thing just runs like doo-doo. But step in the right direction. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of finish bolting it up, bolting it back up, do the reservoir, and drop it down, and then I'm gonna go home and grab some dinner. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Sorry I didn't do like really much filming. I just wanted to keep my head down and just work at getting this thing running, which we did. As you can see, ECU box is all back together. But one step closer. Hopefully I can get somebody to help me figure this thing out. And from then on, we can register it and start ripping it, doing some street drifts, and just having a good time. So definitely give this video a like. It's been a long process, guys, let me tell you, a very long process, but we're getting there, and hopefully soon we'll be shredding.